Where do I find clients on LinkedIn? That is a question that I get asked every time I start talking about LinkedIn and marketing on LinkedIn and how to get clients from LinkedIn. You know, your ability to get clients on LinkedIn is a strategic exercise. It is not something that you can just go willy-nilly and hope for the best when you're on the platform. There are some very easy for me to say, there are some very strategic things that you can be doing. What's going on, everybody? It's Chris Prouty, and for the last 23 years, I have helped thousands of entrepreneurs and experts get wild results from social media and grow their businesses. These are people that love what they do and they want to get paid having an impact and having significance in their market. And we do that, but not in a way that you might think. So on LinkedIn, when you're looking to find places to get clients, the first place that I like to go is groups. But I do it a little bit differently than you might have been taught in the past. The reason that I approach groups differently is because I like to take different approaches in my marketing. So on LinkedIn, what I like to do is find contextually relevant groups to the people that I serve. So instead of just going into marketing groups or entrepreneur groups, what I like to do is find groups that are somewhat related to the people that I serve, where the people that I serve are hanging out, but it's not necessarily this place where everybody like me is in there, just feeding frenzy trying to get clients. That's not fun for anybody. I'd rather go in and contribute knowledge and contribute education and then have people start coming to me for what I do. Another great place to try to find clients on LinkedIn is looking at company pages. If you can do what we know as account-based marketing, where you're looking to sell to very specific organizations, even if those organizations just have 1 or 2 employees, you can go to the LinkedIn company page and see those employees on that page. Then you can start to make connections with those people and start to nurture those connections. In my tip that I'm going to give you in just a few minutes, I want to give you some advice on how you communicate with them and specifically what not to do when you're talking to these people once you start making connections. And then another place that you can find potential clients is looking at who has viewed your profile. LinkedIn lets you see what people are checking out your profile. You have a really good chance of getting some great prospects by looking at the people who are looking at you. So when you go into LinkedIn, you can see who's viewed my profile. Those are people who are curious about you and they're checking you out. Those are people who are probably at a higher level of interest than just the average person in what you do. So it would make sense to then connect with these people so that they can start seeing the content that you're creating that demonstrates your education, your expertise, your authority, and your trustworthiness. So those are 3 really great places that you can start finding clients on LinkedIn. And by the way, if you like this kind of content and you'd like to take a full class for free on how to get clients from LinkedIn, I'm going to put a link right here, and that link is going to be linkedin.proutyclass.com. All you have to do is put that into a browser, and that will bring you to a page where you can take a free class given by me on how to get clients from LinkedIn. It's a full hour class, so you'll get a lot out of that. So I do hope you'll go to linkedin.proutyclass.com and take that free class. The tip that I would like to give you today about approaching clients on LinkedIn once you find where they are is to be very careful about slamming people with a sales pitch on your first, second, 5th, 10th communication with them. People generally are not liking being slammed with a sales pitch on the first connection through direct messenger or in the outreach for the connection request. So you want to be very careful with that because it's very off-putting to people. I think what I'm saying here is I want you to develop an awareness to how you're communicating with people through direct messenger. It's really important that when you communicate with them, you're doing so with respect and you're helping contribute to their growth and that you're helping them get better at what they do. Slamming them with a sales pitch doesn't do that. And that's what's so off-putting to so many people. So start to develop an awareness for how you're approaching people, and you can look at the response that you're getting, especially if you're one of those like burn and churn kind of people on LinkedIn. I certainly hope you're not. If you've watched this much of the video, I certainly do hope you're not. But the people who just see it as a numbers game, they reach out to 100 people, they're going to get a small fraction of them interested in what they do. It's really not the way to market anymore. Let's get people coming to you as opposed to you having to do the uncomfortable reaching out to them. And one of the ways that you can learn how to do that is just by going here to linkedin.proutyclass.com and take that class. And I think you'll really get a lot out of that. And while everything I just taught you is incredibly important, it might not be the only thing that you need right now, which is why I'm going to put a link to another video right here for you to check out that will help you right now. And if you click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel to jump the line and be the first one to get content like this every time I release it.